So Tavis Smiley decides to go on the no spin zone, and he's going to make two great points here that I absolutely love. The only thing I love more is at the very end, Bill O'Reilly's reaction, so let's all pay close attention.
African Americans are not seeing that same kind of empathy and appreciation for the humanity of Trayvon that they saw for the children of Sandy Hook. I'm waiting to hear, I haven't heard it yet, I'm waiting to hear the NRA say that if Trayvon Martin had a gun, he might still be alive today. The bottom line is that race is still the most intractable issue in this country, and when an adult can profile and stalk and kill a child in America, our democracy is threatened.
You said that America has contempt for black men. And they don't. America doesn't have contempt. That's wrong. That's
not true.
You can't back it up. You can't back it up.
I'll back it up right now. I've said already that black men so often are viewed in this country as a menace to society, number one. Number two, look at the criminalization, the over-criminalization of black boys in our education system, number two. Number three, look at the racist drug laws. You got to get caught with more crack than powder cocaine to get the same sentence. Look at the high unemployment numbers in this country with specific regard to African-American men. And finally, consider this, Bill. The only reason why this case even was brought in the first place, the only reason why it ever came to trial is because there was a national hue and cry. If there were the value for black male life in America that there is for white male life in America, it wouldn't have required all that it took just to get this the charges even filed, the case even brought.
Look,
Bill,
I'm glad the case came to trial. I think the trial was fair, and all the points you raise are societal problems where there is another side. There's genocide going on in Chicago, and it's blacks killing blacks, okay? Whites have nothing to do with it. I don't believe that America has contempt for black men. I believe a lot of the problem is generated by the blacks themselves that won't solve the problems of their neighborhood.
And I could solve the problem too. Arm every black person in America, and then let's see what the NRA has to say.
All right, Tavis, I mean, that's a little extreme.
Oh, I love that. I mean, wait. We argue that all white people should be armed all the time. The only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun, right? That's the only thing that stops it. Arm everybody so they can protect themselves. Oh, wait. We didn't mean black people. I mean, that's a little extreme. No, hey, don't be crazy, dog, okay? I mean, I didn't mean black men. That's crazy talk. You know how they are. Thank you very much for proving Tavis Smiley's point perfectly, right? Now, Smiley also mentioned in there, he said, all right, it's like, hey, you can't prove it. It reminded me, of course, tides go in, tides go out. You can't explain that. And he's like, well, actually, I can. Let me give you a 4-part thesis on it. And one thing he didn't even mention is blacks and whites in this country use drugs at the same exact rate, per capita, as a percentage of the population, et cetera, right? But blacks get arrested at 4 times the rate. So that was done in a recent study in some cities and some states at 8 times the rate of whites. No, you can't say that Americans treat blacks in any way differently. No, of course not. No, I mean, I wouldn't give them guns or anything like that. Look at the genocide they're committing in Chicago. All of a sudden, it's a genocide. Look, we talk about Chicago on this show all the time. But to say that, to turn that around like, black people don't have any problem with whites in this country. They don't have any problem with injustice in this country. The only problem black people have is, according to O'Reilly, you heard it right there in that clip, other black people. You have the same problem as white people do, black people. He said, oh, no, blacks are doing it to themselves. They're doing the genocide. And then I love the earlier point Smiley made as well. Hey, how come the NRA hasn't come out and said, if Trayvon just had a gun, he'd be alive today? Isn't that what they say in almost every instance? The only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun who comes and picks a fight with you and follows you around the neighborhood and stalks you is a good guy with a gun. If Trayvon had the gun, we wouldn't have had this tragedy in the first place. Wow, that's really weird. The NRA didn't say that. It seemed like all the gun advocates seemed to be on Zimmerman's side, even though he's the one that seemed to have started the altercation, certainly followed Trayvon, and he's the one that killed Trayvon. Now, if you have a gun and you're using it against a black guy, you are by definition innocent. But I don't know what Tavis Smiley would be talking about. Discrimination against blacks in this country? Oh, no. Only by other blacks. That's O'Reilly's theory.